Hi guys, Nathan here from Succeed From Your Sofa. This is my Livio review. If you stay with me during this Livio review, I will keep you no longer than 10 minutes and I will show you how the product works. I have review access to the product. I'm on the sales page now. I'm going to go through that. But most importantly, I will show you the product and give you an example of how you might use it. Also, there's a training area here and I'll discuss that with you. Finally, I'm going to show you some exclusive bonuses that I'll be offering you if you purchase a Livio through the link under this YouTube video. Okay, so let's begin. What bonuses will you get? Livio goes live on August 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. where I live here in Ireland, which is GMT. But anyway, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York, etc. And you can work off that. And if you buy it through the link under this video, if you click the link under this video, it will take you to this bonus page and you'll get all these bonuses if you buy it through this link, and you'll find these inside of Warrior Plus after you purchase. Okay, and you'll only get these from me. So what will you get if you decide that Livio is worth purchasing? By the way, I like Livio. That's why I'm doing this review video. I'll show you why I like it later and why I'm recommending it to you. But if you do get it, I'll throw some extra little sweeteners into the whole pie, if I can use that kind of awkward metaphor. Anyway, bonus number 1 is a tutorial, and it is from John Armstrong, who's the biggest seller on Warrior Plus these days, and it's giving you access to a $1,000 system. Okay, don't want to say any more than that at this point, but I think you're going to be interested in this. This is probably the best bonus I've offered this year. I don't want to say any more on this. I can't really say any more on this. Just check it out if you buy. Okay. Bonus number 2 is strongly related to the main product, Livio. Livio, by the way, is about it actually performs a very simple function. You simply, and I'll show you this, I can show you this in literally 30 seconds. You enter a URL into a search box and it gives you all kinds of information on that website. Pros and cons about why the website is ranking, or perhaps why it isn't ranking near the top of the Google search engine. So it does a very simple thing very well. If you have any interest in SEO, and you should have interest in SEO, it is absolutely key. If you're interested at all in ranking your website or ranking the website of, let's say, your employer or an e-commerce site or a review site, or if you want to sell ranking services, you're going to be interested in SEO. There's a cool tutorial here where I'll be providing you with 10 local SEO hacks you probably don't know about. So this isn't just the same old basic SEO information you get. This is real top quality information about how to rank local sites. Okay. And I'm going to go even further. And again, this is all with permission from John Armstrong, who ranks highly in almost everything he does. So he knows what he's talking about. There's a kind of a general SEO tutorial here about how to explode your SEO. And finally, bonus number 4 is as powerful as bonus number 1. So bonus number 2 and number 3 are very, very useful if you're interested in SEO. 1 and 4 should be of interest to everyone. Number 4 is about how you can access Jonah's done for you high ticket funnel. So Jonah is offering a high-end product called Ministry of Freedom, which is a training course that he sells for $1,500. He's going to give you permission to promote that. If you make one sale of it, you'll earn 50% of that $1,500, which is around $750. Currently, I know for a fact, I'm a member of the Ministry of Freedom Facebook group, that lots and lots of people are running YouTube ads that Jonah will give you. They're paying a few $100s for YouTube ads, and they're earning thousands of dollars in commission. So it's a return on their investment of maybe 5, 6, 7, even 10 times, right? So you're going to have to spend a bit to make this one work, but I know it's highly effective. So check it out. Bonus number 4 is highly powerful, and you'll get all the other bonuses. But anyway, enough, right? Enough of the bonuses. The bonuses are fine. You'll get them if you buy the product through the link under this video. But do you want to buy the product? Let's have a quick look at the sales page. So what does it do? It says here, it's an app that lets you exploit 2 billion potential buyers for limitless free traffic without paid ads, without SEO skills, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't like going through sales pages in too much detail, because if I were to do that, it would take 20 minutes, because sales pages for Warrior Plus or JV Zoo products tend to be really, really, really long. Okay. But anyway, if you want a rough idea of what the product does, I'm just going to go through all this, a bit of this. There's some proof there. There's the usual thing where they target newbies or struggling marketers. It's not another cheesy push button software, they say. Anyway, look, all sales pages say the products are great, but the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So I'm going to show you the product in 1 minute. But the only part of this sales page I recommend you look at is the demo video, right? So sometimes you have to scroll a good deal. It's not actually on this sales page. This is actually it's not the final version of the demo page. It's one that they've given me access to. You'll see something slightly different tomorrow, but if you do see the sales page tomorrow when you buy, have a quick look at the demo. But anyway, I'm going to show you how it works myself, and it's very simple. You don't need a really ultra detailed sales page to tell you how this works. If I go into Livio here, it's a very simple, basic app, and I like that. I like apps that have a very simple design. The reason why Google has become so successful is it's so simple. It's one little search box, lots of space around it, and you just enter information into it. They've based their app around this. So basically, you enter your URL here, right? Whatever that URL is, if it's a site that you own, if it's the site of the company that you work for, or a client, whatever it might be, you would enter it in here. Now, just to show you how this works, I'm going to enter in the site of RTE. RTE is a company in Ireland. They're like the BBC of Ireland. They're a big media company, okay? They should have a great site, but anyway, I'm going to write in it's just as simple as writing in the URL in there, www.rte.ie, and click review, right? Now, obviously, if I was using this to get paid clients, the possibilities are endless. I would look for gyms in my local area. I'm living near Dublin in Ireland, so I would just search for Dublin gyms, Dublin restaurants, Dublin barbers, Dublin discotheques, Dublin. You get the idea, right? Any place that's offering local services. This is really powerful at the moment during COVID time, because finally a lot of these local businesses are paying attention to SEO. They know that online is a lifesaver during COVID, and it's their only way to sell or to do business. And finally, they are going to pay some attention to you when you send this report to them. Okay, so this is highly effective. It's really quick, it's really simple, and it gives me lots of detail here, and I can download the report afterwards. But RTA it gives me information on the title, the description is good, the keyword, headings, and it tells me green tick means they're doing whatever the item in this section is, they're doing that well. Yellow, it means they're doing okay, and red means they can improve, right? So, for example, I could get in contact with RTA and say, hey, there's 54 images on your page, but 10 of the alt attributes are empty or missing. There's a keyword cloud, keyword consistency, text to HTML ratio. There's all sorts of detail in here that would be very relevant to the webmaster or the digital marketing people or the marketing team in the company. that you're running the report on. Okay, it has an XML sitemap, which is good. It does a lot of things well. Who is data? How many index pages? Lots of index pages, lots of backlinks. Obviously, RT are a huge company in Ireland. So they do a lot of stuff well. Their page speed is pretty good. And domain availability, it goes on and on and on and on. Mobile view is it compatible with mobile? What's mobile page speed like? For example, I could get onto RT and say, hey, your page speed for mobile isn't so good. It's slow. And so on. There's tips on improving their speed. Do you have analytics installed? Now, this is one of the biggest companies in Ireland, and there are. I haven't run this report yet. I'm doing this live during this review, and I thought they'd be good at most things, but there's a few things they're not so good at, or they're just okay at. So, conceivably, I could send this report to them. They have some broken links on their website, which is not so good for such a well-known brand. But anyway, you get the point. If you run this report for a local gym, local restaurant, local hairdresser, any kind of local business, you're going to find lots of flaws, right? And it would just be a case of downloading the report. Click here, download report. Takes a few seconds to download, and then sending that report to the company in question. Okay? And of course, you'd identify all those flaws, right? The report is a simple PDF. You'd attach it to an email. You wouldn't have to blast out too many emails. You could do this from your own personal Gmail if you liked. And you could say that you're a freelance SEO professional and you've identified some issues with their site. And, here's a report outlining those issues. Okay? It's as simple as that. It's a very simple business model. And that's all there is to it. You can also to add more power, you could compare, let's say, one local hairdresser with another, one local business with another, one local restaurant with another, and say, hey, your competitor's doing much better than you. That will get an even higher response rate, right? And the final thing I should say on this is, if you don't know how to fulfill the services, let's say you've identified an issue with the site speed on mobile, there's a list of resources here called Seo Sources. These are people on Fiverr who will fix these issues for you for a very low cost. So let's say you get in touch with the local restaurant. Let's say you get in touch with 10 local restaurants and 2 of them reply and say, hey, I'm interested. Please fix my issues. You say, okay, I'll fix your issues. I'm going to charge you $1,000 to fix these issues. You go onto Fiverr. You ask someone to fix the issues. From this list here, all these people do similar things. They do SEO, SEO work. You pay them maybe $20, $30 to fix the issue, and obviously you do the math, you make a huge profit. Okay, so this is a very simple business model. I don't have to explain this to you. I hope that the possibilities here are kind of, obvious, and that's why I recommend it. It's simple. It's easy to use. There's training here if you need further training about how to use this software, etc. The reports look good when you download them, and that's it. You email off the report. You charge them a certain fee. If you don't have the expertise, if you don't have the knowledge to fix the issues yourself, you get someone on Fiverr to do it for you, and you of course profit. Okay, that's all there is to it, folks. I recommend it. I like it. It's a simple business model. It's easy to use. If you take a little bit of action with this locally with local businesses, especially if you use the feature where you compare them with their competitor, that really gets people's juices flowing and they will respond. Especially if their competitor has a better SEO score than they do. So that's, if you're doing the site by site thing, you would take one local restaurant, pit it against another. Whoever has a lower score, you send them the report comparing them to their competitor and say, hey, Your local competitor here is doing much better than you in areas A, B, C, D, E, F. I can fix areas A, B, C, D, E, F for you. Please let me know if you want me to help you fix these issues. You'll get a great response to that. So this is just a simple case of taking action, folks. Now, if I go back to my bonus page, I will show you very quickly how much this costs. This goes live August 29th, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Front end is $70. Okay, so that's a bargain for a very simple but effective tool. But then you need to take the action, use that side-by-side comparison, use it with local businesses. Don't blast lots of emails, just pick 10, 20, 30 restaurants, then do another day, do 10, 20, 30 hairdressers. Continue like that. If you do that for a week, you'll pick up a lot of customers and you'll start earning a lot of cash. Okay? There's upsells here. I haven't looked at the upsells. I haven't reviewed them. So I'm not going to say buy all the upsells because I haven't reviewed them. I'm not going to be dishonest. You, after buying the front end, look at the upsells and decide if you want them. They're going to help your job easier. There's done for you packages. There are reseller packages, case studies, etc. All that stuff. Okay, but it's a simple business model. You may not need some of those done for you packages. If you want to do things quicker and get up and running quicker, you can purchase them, of course. So buy Livio. Livio is a good product. It's an effective product. Buy it through the link under this video and take action, folks. I recommend it. Thanks for watching this video and good luck with your internet marketing efforts.